Okay, so this video is definitely a little bit of a rant video, but I thought I'd share it because really for the first time I've kind of realised why non-EV people are sceptical about getting an electric vehicle. And I'm going to tell you a bit about why with my experience at the weekend, but I still think unless you do massive mileage, you should definitely consider getting an electric vehicle. Okay, so at the weekend I went to the supermarket to get the shopping as I normally do, and as if you watch my other videos, recently got the Polestar 2, so still very low on mileage, but thought I'd use the opportunity, seeing as I was out, to do two things. One, try the new 32 amp charging cable I have, as well as try out some new chargers that have been installed near me by the local council. So they're eVolt chargers. I've never used them before, but the good thing about them, or hopefully the good thing about them, was the fact you don't have to have a membership to them. You can just put your credit or debit card up against them and do your charge. So in theory, things should be super smooth and easy. Unfortunately, that's not my experience. This is my first experience using eVolt, and what I experienced is what I think many non-electric vehicle owners think about when it comes to electric vehicles. So I'll quickly explain basically what happened. I'll put a couple of slides up on the screen so that you can see, and I kind of provide some context to it. So went to this eVolt charger. You have to present, again, like I said, credit or debit card, contactless. You can then plug your car in and the charge should start. So that's normal process with any of these electric vehicle chargers. I did this and I had this message pop up that says reserve cancelled or something. Not quite sure what that meant. So I tried it again, and I tried it again, and I tried it again. Basically, I tried it multiple times with two different credit cards and one debit card. And actually on the first credit card I used, it did end up working in the end, but it took a while. And what you can see on the screen now is basically just on this one credit card, every time, it says this on the screen, when you look to charge, it says that it will take a kind of pre-charge of £29, and then you'll actually should only get charged the amount that you actually use for the charge. Now, so basically these are pre-authorization charges, things that are very similar with other contactless payments. Like if you go to pay at the pump at a petrol station, it's the same thing. So I'm not so much complaining about the fact that this happens. This is a known thing. The issue I have is these pre-authorization charges happening multiple times on the credit and debit card. And actually on one of my credit cards that I did this on, they've actually shown up in the charges section and shows me currently in debit for those amounts. So some of the cards are definitely doing it as pre-authorization. Some of them are showing them as a charge, which again, I'm assuming will eventually clear. I may have to fight with them if it doesn't happen. But basically this is being the problem, right? So you can see here, just on this one card, there's £348 of kind of pre-authorization charges before, well, just to try and get the damn thing to work. Now, I tried it so many times just because basically I had time whilst waiting, but this is why people are going to get frustrated, that when they're trying to charge, it just doesn't work. And again, I don't know if this is a problem with the charger, some other kind of communication or what have you. Clearly not a credit card or payment issue, I don't think, because the charges were showing up on my phone and on my bill, as you can see here. So yeah, I'm not quite sure what this kind of reserve cancel thing means. Again, initially I thought, oh, maybe it is a payment problem, which is why I tried other cards, but I don't think it was. As you can see, those charges were showing up there. And like I said, eventually it did work. So the first card I used, in the end, the charge did start. But by the time I'd been faffing around, then it was actually time for me to have to go anyway. So I was only plugged in for 2 minutes and 32 seconds. And during that time, I got a whopping 0.16 kilowatt hours, and I was charged £3.35. So what's that? £21 per kilowatt hour, which is mental. So I just thought I'd do this video just to acknowledge I do understand better now why people are concerned and frustrated about going to electric vehicles. So again, I'm not trying to present misinformation or try and put people off electric vehicles. I still think unless you have massive commutes and difficulty charging, you should definitely consider electric vehicle. I've had a Renault Twizy, I've had a Tesla Model S, we have a Nissan Leaf, and obviously now the Polestar. I am committed and invested into electric vehicles. I think they make a lot of sense. But this sort of shenanigans with the public charging is what will frustrate people. Now, I think in general, most people will be charging at home. But again, that being my first experience of the eVolt charging network was not a good one. And to be honest, I'm a little frustrated because there were some polar chargers in this place before that I'd used in the past with my Tesla and never had any issues with. So a little bit frustrated that the council moved them on and put these eVolts in there. But yes, maybe you've had similar issues before. I know some people are going to go, should have got a Tesla. No, I had a Tesla. This would make no difference. Tesla is only good for the superchargers if you have a supercharger there. You still need to use other charging infrastructure regardless of what electric vehicle you have if that's what you need to do. So yeah, I'd be interested to know in the comments below. Maybe this was just a very bad experience I had with the eVolt chargers and just the charge not working multiple times. So it was over like nearly 25 times I had to keep trying this to get it to work. And I even tried a different stall in the bay that they had to make sure it wasn't just a single socket or something. But yeah, frustrating. So I'd be interested to hear from you if you had different experiences with the eVolt chargers. Maybe there was something weird going on behind, I don't know. But again, the only message I have on that screen was reserve cancelled. I don't know what that means. Please leave a thumbs up, please comment down below and subscribe and share this video if this and other videos on the channel are helpful. And yeah, I appreciate you taking the time to watch.